The return trip did start with calm for nerves that need a dose of balm. No honey quests or busy work, but misfortune remained to lurk. The dove he tested safety gear till crew threatened to disappear. Yuki snuck food to the sky to feed the vultures flying by. A barrel held the wizard tight, the missing box was still his plight. That was made much worse, I fear. Fraudulent copies were placed near. Oko-san's rival was named. His cheating made the dove complain. Shifrost brought up use of chairs, and Oko-san claimed that those were fair. A storm soon fell upon the ship, so fore and aft Shifrost did slip. Yuki played as the world's queen, and gambling coin the dove did clean. A thud made Halfling throw his sheet, but he found swamp beneath his feet. The house he saw filled him with dread, and future outcomes filled his head. He crept to Baba Yaga's door, and felt his heart sink to the floor. She smiled and said 'tis just a chat, as she made motions with her vat. Pudding lust had earned her gall, but later she would surely call. They found themselves owing a debt, but now they must deal with a threat. Shifrost ran to Captain's ear and told him danger would come near. The crew was roused in time to see a Jolly Roger flying free. Oko-san left for his change, both the bards had looks exchanged. EPD came charging in, his boarders landed with a grin. Captain Bloodclaw knew our names, happy he could win this claim. Stubby the Stomper at his side wanted a piece of Diablo's hide. Stubby's luck was gone this day, for barely seconds into the fray his armor heated to excess, and blinding flash left him helpless. Diablo's eyes had wicked gleam, and in his fist he took a bean. A well-aimed punch of Swobble's jaws, and magic bean right down his maw. Stubby stopped with ragged cries, and as light faded from his eyes, what once was ripped apart as tree unsprouted from his heart. Raptor quailed upon the sight, he left his crew in quite the plight. Cutting loose his ropes and ties, he once again took to the skies. The pirates caved without a fuss, it seemed they were afraid of us. We placed that crew into the hold, where Wizard's mouth ran uncontrolled. The ferry soon arrived at land, the group was glad for ground to stand. The Nutri friend did break the ride, the road back home they took in stride. A chair-bound dwarf gave battle cry, as brick and mortar filled the sky. A frog behemoth pulled from Chulk gave a wrecked wall as a result. Old Man Snorri's voice wrote large, in combat chair he led the charge. Tiny rode on the beast's back, and soon believed he'd have a snack. The wall would need to be rebuilt, and till snarked and shirked his guilt, a rust monster had wrecked his lab, which left him acting quite the crab. Kitchen prepped the fallen frog for birthday feast with meat and grog, but Tedlin missed the food galore, his barrel stuck in warehouse store. A note from Baba claimed delight, but Shifrost feared the future plight. Shady foes plot Smols' demise, and gaze upon a clone surprise.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to session 5, I believe, of the Bastard Smols. So, you've heard the song. The Bastard Smols are back from their task on the Noble Island, flying on a unremarkable journey home where they explored the Swobo pirates, met a new friend, and came back to the guild as a giant froggy creature burst out the side of the wall. First, introductions. Going by Discord order. First up, a new face to the group, Dark Princess.
Hi. I'm Hermes Low. It's Tiefling Cleric, they, them. I don't know what else to say, but hi.
Next up, you know him. Those who are probably on the wrong side of him hate him. Is Shirot with Chifros.
Hello, Shifrost here at your service. Gratuities included in check. Please tip well.
Also new, Ladymage.
Howdy, name's Magpie, Human Ranger Faye Hunter Gloomstalker. Call me she, her, and, well, ain't you a cute little bunch?
Next up. My God, he's not a box, Nathan.
Edlin Bevlin is here. He's smarter than he looks, but you wouldn't know it.
Box, give me the box.
I desire box. I must find it.
Next up is the Feather Brain, J.K. Lantern.
Ah, yes, hello. Okasan still spreading the word of the one true pudding.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
It's so tantalizing.
And having stolen the notes for this session yet again, StarprincessHLC.
I think your mic cut out.
Again? I don't know why I don't like my laugh anymore.
I am turning your volume up. But it's, yeah, something's going on with Discord. Oh, you can't do the laugh. What's the point? Anyway, a week has passed since the Smols returned from the the ferry journey. The guild walls has been repaired. Until Snag has returned to the guild, doing a bit of out-of-hours work, providing a bit of money to help pay for the repairs. He's been keeping out of the limelight for a fair bit because of it. For those keeping tabs on the news sheets that come in of recently, these items are of note. The noble Brenda Astor is now under audit, and not really want to tittle tattle, but it ain't looking good for her. Colin Gigan is losing backers to the outside of Granville de Winter. His future's looking a little dodgy. And Hayden, his position is not looking good at all. Now, a bit of surprise news is Gillian, a notable Dragonborn silvered with wings, was very snotty and very highborn and all that such like. It's come to the attention of the news that he has thrown his lot in with Granville de Winter, even funding a orphanage school and general business being set up on that island.
Hooray! Okasan is in favor of orphanages. This is the best piece of paper lining my birdcage ever.
It's also noted that he may be paying for it, but Granville de Winter is the one running the entire thing. Gillian wants nothing to do with the running. Unquoted, anything that keeps those little beggars off the street is a good thing. Now, well, it seems that there's a lull in the guild activities at the moment. But for the Dr. Hugh man, he's a little busy at the moment. Outside his office, two individuals are waiting. A Mary Slow and Magpie.
What is taking that dang doctor so long?
I don't know. He probably has his reasons. Or I don't know. I don't want to assume.
The door opens and this tall, magnificent image of a person, muscled, handsome, groomed. Why, thank you, Doctor. This is been such a very wonderful experience. Let's go for a drink next time. Let's go have some mighty activities to bring glory and heroics to the world. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
what just happened?
yes, Tiny. Into your next appointment. I'm sure there's a job waiting for you. Tiny.
Me. Sorry.
Mm,
Takes me a sec. Coming.
No, no,
Aaron is.
you haven't been called yet. It's a case of Tiny. He turns. He smiles in the pair of you. He greets you with a bow, and he then points at Mayors. The doctor would like to see you now. Let us mingle afterwards when you got some free time. Get to know one another. Let me allow you to experience the joys of being part of the guild.
Okay. I'm sorry. He took Aramnaze, right?
As he's been called up.
Yep. Okay. Aramnaze is like coming to him. They're like stroking their tail nervously.
You enter the doctor's office. It's the smell of woods, polished wood, of leather, of old books, of parchment. It is well stocked, well aged. This is a well used room. Room that's finely done, and behind the big wooden desk is this individual wearing a suit. His head looks like an octopus with 4 tentacles that pull back into what appear to be a smile. Please, take a seat.
Okay. Aramnaze like holds on to like the head of the chair for a second, thanks, and then like sits down. Hi.
He pulls over a file and checks the details. And Hermes Low, is it?
Yeah, that's me.
Good. Normally, Don Cervantes usually handles welcoming the new heroes, as he puts it. But alas, he's busy at the moment. So, apparently, he's having a shortage of pens. Can't explain it. So, you're a little light on your past. Is it something you really don't want to touch on, or is it a case you just don't know?
It's not exactly something I like to think about. Let's say that.
Fair. If you wish to talk about it later, I'm here for you. If not, your privacy is your privacy, and I shall respect that.
Thanks.
So, what I do notice, you have been travelling, putting your services to use to pay for your travelling. With a history into engineering, it seems.
Yeah, I am used to like, well, I know my way around like clockwork and stuff. I find it really interesting. Clocks and gears and digging myself into a hole.
Don't worry. There's no judgment here. There's nothing wrong with clock. It runs on schedule. It's actually very different than working as one at peak proficiency. But it always one should remember never to push oneself too far. So, I have one last question. One that's usually put to all candidates is a case of what brings you to the guild?
Well, uh, I kind of want to find like a more long-standing job, something that'll make me feel like, comfortable and like my place in the world. I guess something that'll like make me feel secure and capable, and this seems like the kind of job for that. So, I'm here, obviously. Yeah.
Nice, nice. And he's checking through your paper again, and as ever, if you need any help, I am here. I am here to assist. Consequences, doesn't exactly operate on a revolving door thing, but he does like to make sure all his heroes for hire are comfortable.
Well, thank you very much.
It was a pleasure to meet you. Now, on your way out, could you please send in Miss Magpie?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, sure thing.
One thing. My apologies. Do you have any questions?
Not at the moment. I'll let you know, though.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You're welcome, sir. Aramne's kind of like awkwardly like walks out, goes to the waiting room.
You okay,
And-
sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm just not the most social person. You're next, Miss. Yeah.
All right, sweetie. You're gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you.
Magpie just walks in like she's a little more confident because, you know, she's technically semi-seasoned because she's been training. Well, how did that? You lose a fight with an inflate or a squid?
You know, that's not the first time I've probably been asked that. Please sit down.
Right? No eating my brains.
Trust me, the heroes that get hired aren't on the menu for me. I make other plans.
Okay, now I'm just insulted. So, Doc, what do you need to know?
So you come recommended to us as a Fae hunter?
Gloomstalker Fae Hunt, member of the Gloomstalker Fae Hunter family / Baker family. That's correct. I am the youngest member, and I need the experience.
Is there anything particularly that convinced you to follow the family trade, or is just expected of you?
I've been a bit of a daddy's girl, and he's the one who runs the guild. And honestly, I love shooting a bow and arrow. And to be honest, I've had a little encounter with the Fae once, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So, a little bit of A, a little bit of B, a little bit of C, I guess.
Fair. Now, of course, I am the head doctor here. There are a few others. In the case if you need anything, I am here to help. Don Serventes, the guildmaster, he does actually operate a revolving door, but he does like to make sure everyone's needs are attended for. It then pauses. His tentacles make a very confused motion as he reads over notes. You wish to work with them?
The bastard. Yeah, they seem like they're a little vilified. That seems kind of silly. I want to see for myself if they're actually so bad.
It is not generally that they're bad. Mostly, they're colourful and trying sometimes. I don't believe I
literally asked you if you lost a fight with a dang squid. I don't think I'm exactly the easiest person to work with.
Again, this isn't that. Wasn't the first time I was asked. I'm an illithid. I ate the previous doctor, and it turns out I am more like the previous doctor. So,
Oh, that's just dang rude. If I was here when you did that, you would have had arrow in your sweet head, now wouldn't you? Now then, Doc.
But-
Where are the bastard Smols? I'd like to meet them.
He pauses, he's holding his hands out on his desk, clasped together, and takes a deep breath. He then pulls out one of the message tubes and then yells down it. Shift Ross sleep well to report to Dr. Human's office. Shift Ross sleep well to report to Dr. Human's office.
What does he want now? Coming.
Human.
Yes,
I just realized the pun.
that's a pun.
You don't even. Oh my.
Just his name?
Human.
Human. You calling yourself human? Do you get it?
It was my previous life's name. Human. Hubert
Oh
Man.
my. I think Hubert's man hated. Parents hated him.
I don't care. I don't see the problem here.
It basically turned out everyone hated Hubert. I'm a step up, apparently. That's
When it is let's a step up above you, you need to rethink your life choices.
so. Unless you have any questions, hopefully Chief Ross will be soon by to collect you.
No real questions at the moment. If I need anything, I'll come to you, Doc, since you're now established and I can't really shoot you now, can I?
Most appreciated.
It's called good manners, Doc. I'm blunt, but I ain't a jerk.
That's good because we have enough jokes in the guild already. You notice him filling file for Anthill Snark, and you can basically see that Hugh is a bit annoyed. So,
So where is this ship, Ross, guy? Is my only question at the moment.
I am short, takes me bit to walk, coming.
It's just like,
He's on the shorter side. It takes him a while to get anywhere.
he's
He's
told
a
it.
halfling. I mean, it takes him a bit to walk places.
Magpie sees, like when he appears, Magpie sees him and greets him in halfling.
There's also note the halfling's told it the gnome. But yes,
This is true.
it takes a bit, but Shiffer finally arrives after the office. Magpie has rejoined Amelius.
And
no.
I greet Shifrost in halfling. I say, "Howdy, are you Shifrost?"
I respond in kind, in halfling. We do not get too many people speaking native tongue of mine.
She's still speaking halfling, but I'm not even going to attempt that. Well, I was taught halfling is one of the languages. It's kind of a gloomstalker thing. We have to learn the language of our pride and the language of one of the main folk running around, and I picked halfling because Elvis is just kind of high and mighty and snooty.
And by the way, since I didn't get to mention it, when you see Shifrost, he's a halfling, pretty much standard halfling size with the curly brown hair, etc., etc., etc. Except he's wearing basically a full body apron that is absolutely caked with flour at the moment.
It's like, oh, you a cook too?
Yes, it is one of the many things I do when I am not out running from people trying to kill me.
Oh, on one note.
Magpie.
On one note, past the outgoing gear for the past week has been frog jerky. There was that much meat left over from the frog off. It's now part of the kits. Going for a few months now.
We did good job carving up.
Well,
So if you will excuse me, I have been called by the doctor here.
That's because your new team member named Magpie Baker and Gloomstalker Fay Hunter at your service.
Magpie, I am Shifra Sleepwell. When I am not out, I work in the hospitality area, taking care of the hotel and the kitchens. And who might you be? As he looks and nods towards Arminus.
Oh, sorry. Aramne's low. Hi. Sorry, it takes me a sec.
It's okay. So, if you will excuse me, let me check in with Doctor, see if he has more ink blots for me to look at or wants me to write another journal. Doctor, I'm here. What you need?
Come in.
I walk into the room, close door behind me.
The doctor's sat behind the table. He's got his hands clasped together on the desk. He's looking at you. You can tell he's putting on the smile with the tentacles, even more so than usual.
What do you want?
It is not what I want, but rather the request of these new recruits to the guild. Rather, at least Magpie, Miss Magpie, the Gloomstalker, the one with the silent footsteps, has requested to join your group.
I said your newest recruit, didn't I? As in, I'm in your group. I'm a bastard small now.
You're a what?
Your group name is the bastard Smols. Do you not know this?
No, that is someone else. We've heard many things about them, but that can't be us.
Oh, you put me on. Everyone knows the bastard Smols.
I haven't heard of the bastard Smols.
Yes, I've heard many things about bastard Smols, but they cannot be us. Must be other group.
According to the doc, it's you.
I would imagine the receptionist is sitting there giving you the slash across the throat motion for shut up.
Magpie is dense as a rock. She ain't seeing it.
Hermes is seeing it and wondering what the hell the person is doing with their hand.
The doctor doesn't have a receptionist. It's very,
well.
It's very much a one-person department.
Okay, then Hermes is staring off into space.
The doctor's laughing his ass off, isn't he?
He's just basically got his head in the sands going, I need a drink.
I don't get
One
paid enough
drink
for this.
will not fix this.
Well, either way. Well, either way, according to the doc, I'm joining your little group, whatever it's called.
We do not have group name. But we seem to get called on awful lot for jobs other people do not want. Anyway, okay, Doc. I will take these two and take them to meet the rest of the normal group.
She just adjusts herself and she's ready to go.
It's at this moment a message tube just comes through into the doctor's office. He pulls out, looks it over. Ah, this is for you. And he hands it to you, to Frost.
Oh, okay. I unroll it and read.
It is a request for aid from the town of Everwood. You've heard of the place. It's a small town of a few hundred people residing next to a big forest. But it's not particularly notable in itself. It's nothing particularly special. The request is that they've had a spite of thefts, mainly food and socks.
Money, food, and socks being stolen. Request handed to Shifros, Orkosan, Tedlin, Yoki. Okay, well, this little trip will serve two purposes now.
It's also noted that the employer is going waiting in reception to meet you.
Employers at reception.
Especially at the big in the front of the building. It's where Mossy works.
Okay, so I leave the office. I leave Hugh-Man's office and... Okay, you two, if you will follow me, I will take you to meet the rest of the group.
Still in a barrel.
And then we already have a job.
Well, seeing gold and food going missing, but why the hell are they stealing socks? This fine work.
Maybe they have cold feet. Who knows?
People are weird.
If you will follow me, I believe... I don't know out of character who the closest person is to where we are, but I head to the closest group member.
Okay, rolling the side, and it is going by the layout. It's Tedlin.
Am I still in a barrel?
You were let out a good week ago.
Okay, I've just been wandering around aimlessly.
It was for about a day you were having trouble coping with being out of the barrel. Things are a bit too open for you.
Yeah, you'll be able to find Tedlin doing what he's usually doing at every hour of the day.
No! I have not seen your box. You only asked me about 20 minutes ago. No, leave me alone. Go away.
Oh, is that you? Sorry, I'll check with the other guy who's usually here.
What?
Okay, if we follow sound of people yelling that they have not seen Bucks, we will find Tedlin.
It's
What
at,
are you talking about?
it's at this point Tedlin has a running with the rat folk that he encountered the first session.
I point to one of the millions of flyers that are up. You'll see that Tedlin hands these out is looking for a box. Very obsessive.
The rat folk drops his knees in front of Tedlin. Head down, arms up. She's not fit. Cheese, just your forgiveness. Please.
What?
We meant no problem.
I don't have any cheese.
We do not want cheese. Cheese was asked for forgiveness for our miscongressions when we first met.
Oh yeah, I incinerated your friend.
Yes. And
He just went up. It was impressive, honestly.
yes,
Way faster than I would have thought it would be.
yes, we still have nightmares about that.
So how are you?
Seeking forgiveness.
I'd kind of forgotten about it. So yeah, sure.
Good. We'll look around for your box when we can.
Oh, please do. You've not seen it, have you?
Not yet. We put
Wonderful.
the feelers out, and then
Well, here's the flyer with the image of the box.
takes the flyer and scuttles off.
Magpie takes a flyer off the wall, like thinking,
I'm
"Oh, maybe
assembling an army of terrified rat men.
Okay, this is happening.
Hello there.
Just for Hermes and Magpie's notice in case of rat men, and for all you know, add data to the plane. They're
Okay.
completely alien species.
It doesn't care if they don't bother her. She's not going to start poking them.
So yes, meeting up with Tedlin.
Tedlin, there you are, Tedlin.
Ah, hello.
Allow
Oh,
me
new
to
people.
introduce you to newest group members.
Oh, new
Please
group members.
introduce yourselves.
Hi, Aramnace Slow. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Tedlin Bedlin. Nice to meet you. Have you seen my box?
No, I don't believe I have.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Name's Mag. It's in your box, unfortunately. Can you give me a Can you give me a little bit of info besides what it looks like on the fly? Maybe I can spot it out for you while we're on adventures.
Well, I see all the details of the description are on the flyer, but I do tend to ask people when I see them anyway, even if they have a flyer, just in case they forgot.
A passerby just going by. You did not just ask that. You did not just ask that. Everyone knows about the box. Everyone has been bothered by this for years. He has been
I
here.
got
for
here to
3 months.
today.
It feels like years.
Bloody hell, it's not even been years. You're exaggerating. The poor guy lost something that means a lot to him.
Oh, it's not mine.
Well, then why are you looking for it?
For my master.
Ah, it's your master's, but that's even more important because masters can be kind of annoying. If you want, I can get you out of your contract with your master and get you free.
Very important I find it so I can continue my training.
All right, it's a mutual thing. Yeah, one of Magpie's things is freedom, so she's weird about masters.
Edlin, it appears we
he
have
calls his
job
master
to
just
do.
his teacher. Oh, we have
It
work?
appears we have job to do. There is small town that is dealing with thieves.
Did they steal the box?
We do not know, but is always possible.
They have been stealing socks, though.
That almost rhymes with box. I'm in.
Damn it, I
If
was
you
gonna
will
make that
accompany
joke.
us, we have
Aha,
we pick up
beat you to it.
Oko-san and Yuki.
Let's go things quick. So, okay, so you might meet up with Okusan and Yuki on the way to reception. You happen to find Okusan just having been mesmerized by a mirror on the way there. Yuki's doing whatever Yuki does.
Magpie kind of like starts waving a hand in front of Oakson. Hello? You okay in there?
I have met another fellow Luma. I must do my 2-minute dance of greeting.
What? 2 minutes?
Oh, this is very normal. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you guys know that dang mirror, right?
I won't lie, I only just realized it was a mirror, but he might not.
Shifra, is that bird over
Excuse me?
head? Is he mentally all there?
The jury is still out.
Of course he is. How could he say such a thing? There's
The boy
nothing going.
is doing a 2-minute greeting dance to his own dang reflection.
There is nothing strange going on in the head of Okasan.
I'm gonna take Shifra Ross's word on the jury's still out, meaning there is something strange going on in that head of his.
So why our team?
Dude, who knows why? Who knows why we were asked to get cat out of 3?
Oh no, I meant why have we got new team members?
I mostly said I wanted to join.
I
Oh.
don't entirely know how it all works. I just assumed any team worked.
Well, happy to have you both.
Thank you.
So what
Oh,
do you do anyway, Trevlin?
What do I do? Incinerate rats mostly.
So you're like a wizard.
I am a wizard, yes.
Ah, there you go.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And what do you do, Artem? What do you do, little low?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I went around fixing things for people for a while. Like, I took jobs. I'm sort of an engineer, I guess. I wasn't always doing that, but that's not important. And now I'm here.
Always useful to have an engineer on the team. And when Ship Frost is a cook, I'm guessing he's maybe like a rogue or wizard or something too.
I am an entertainer.
Plays
Oh,
music
you're one...
sometimes.
Ah. And what's the bird? Comic relief?
I spread the word of the one true pudding.
You ain't any cleric I've ever seen.
This is gonna be amazing later.
The bird. We will talk about what bird does later.
Well, what he mostly does is disappear, and then his friend shows up. But that's
Yes, that is exactly what happens.
His friend?
His friend.
Yeah, there's another bird who shows up and punches things.
Fair enough.
And after a bit of
Excuse me.
walking, I kind of look down and said, "Oh, I've got left apron on. Hang on, excuse me." I step away from the group a little bit, take off the apron, and shake the thing out to get most of the caked off flour off of it, roll it up, and put it in my bag of holding. And I go, "Okay, Oko-san, we have mission."
Is it to spread the word? Will there be pudding?
There are thieves that are stealing food, so thieves may be stealing pudding.
They must be stopped. Let us find Yuki and administer justice.
Indeed.
For the sake.
And, sweetie, that was a mirror. You greeted yourself.
What's a mirror?
But if,
Baseball me at this point.
A thing that reflects you?
Like a window, but you can see yourself in it.
I see other birds in many windows. And we always greet each other. It is the tradition of the Luma.
That makes
You
sense.
be one duck, aren't you?
I am not a duck, I am a Luma. It is easy to make that mistake, for we both have feathers.
Oh my god, he is crazy.
You have no idea.
Well,
I tried explaining concept of mirror for 5 hours. It did not work.
to save time, let's just say you met up with Yuki on the way to onto reception. You're going for the whole rigmarole of introducing Yuki to the new blood, and likewise.
well, before
What
that,
Yuki
she
is
says-
kind of. Oh, good.
I was gonna say, like, before that, she says, speaking of birds, name's Magpie Oka-san. Nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you, and who might you be, large red rabbit?
What?
Aramnaze is like looking around in confusion. Do you mean me or? Oh.
Yes, you have such magnificent large ears coming out of your forehead. You are a rabbit, yes?
No, I'm a tiefling. Those are horns. I'm Aramnaze.
Pleasure to meet you, Aramneus. You are the most talkative rabbit I have ever met.
Oh, dear
Yes.
Lord.
Sure, and I met you too.
Would you like a delicious bean?
No, thanks. I'm good.
Do I recognize what those beans are? Or
Give me an intelligence roll, please.
an intelligence roll?
Yeah.
Aramnaze is stroking their tail again.
Oko-san, what did we say about beans?
We eat them, right?
They are tasty.
Okay, I got a 15 on the die, plus 3 with my intelligence, so 18.
They aren't right.
Sweetie, those ain't eating beans.
But they
I
look...
wasn't gonna.
Oh, maybe come at the beginning. Groot has settled into the garden, where he's staying there quite contentedly, just playing his support for the birds, and just generally just chilling in the sunlight, hugging.
That's where Yuki is, currently on his head.
Wait, isn't Yuki much bigger than Groot?
Yuki's Groot is a treant.
I'm sorry, I don't know what treants are.
It's a big
people.
living.
People.
It's a big walking and talking tree.
I am
I
no
was-
tree. I am.
I was assuming it was like baby Groot.
Oh no,
No,
it's
this
a
thing's
full-grown
grown to full
angry
size.
Groot.
Okay. Not as cute as I thought it would be.
Well, howdy, yeah. Which one of you is Yuki?
That's it.
Okay, we have new friends.
New friend, oh boy! I'm coming down. Sorry, Groot. Singing lessons will be later.
Groot reaches up and gently picks you up and puts you down to the ground. Groot.
No, but at least she goes on all fours.
Well,
See you
howdy
later.
there, ain't you, pretty little fox?
Hello.
Hi.
I love the dynamic, like, shy little tiefling and just, howdy!
Howdy! Tell me your life story.
Do any of you have food?
Might have a cracker.
I have beans.
Don't beans.
Oh, I do have a cracker. Here you go.
Concerns.
Oh boy. Nom, 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 nom. Did we run out of frog jerky?
We had frog jerky?
I do not think we will run out of frog jerky for quite some time.
Is
Okay,
that
good.
A thing?
Well, yeah, sometimes you gotta make jerky out of what you find. I've made frog jerky before on the field when hunting fair with my dad.
Wait.
Just
Okay.
to put it out there, someone summoned very, very big frog here that wrecked a few walls.
It was tasty.
It's at this point Groot is just waving at both Magpie and Almaeus going Groot. I'm Groot.
Nice to meet you too, Groot. You gonna be joining us too?
He just shakes his head.
Aw,
Groot
another
does
time
not
then.
seem much for adventure type.
Aramnaze like subtly waves back.
Groot is another new friend. We met him on the way back from our last job.
I've been teaching him to sing and play the bagpipes.
It's at this point Groot holds his out to Almaeus. A flower grows out of his palm and he gives it to them.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
He just smiles and nods at you.
Let's
What kind of
see.
flower is it?
It's a white tulip.
Oh, Aramnaze sort of like looks left and right and just sort of puts the flower in their hair.
oh.
That's adorable.
Groot looks very pleased.
I wonder if people are regretting life choices about now. Anyway, okay, everyone, we must go to reception to meet new client who has problem with thieves stealing food, socks, and other sundries.
Socks almost rhymes with fox. I'm in.
Wait. Fox does rhyme with box. Where are you hiding it?
The fox is still in the box.
Thing is, that's entirely plausible.
So just
Yuki would absolutely do that.
so skip ahead about 5 minutes, about 10 minutes later of Moss questioning and so introductions. You get to the reception. Moss is still on duty. Who's a warforged, covered in moss, just very chill, and you're just enjoying their lot in life as receptionist. And they're waiting with a cup of tea in hand is a tall drow, finely dressed in black with purple lining suit. It's more practical than fancy, but at the same time, something about him seems familiar. Dark-skinned, white-haired. He has an emblem pinned to his jacket. Jacket being of a pink strawberry.
That emblem looks so tasty.
Please.
Does
don't eat
anyone
it.
recognize the emblem?
Is that something we need to roll for?
For the new blood, no. Sir Ross, give us a intelligence roll. Which I don't think the others have the brain cells for it.
Wow, okay, yeah, that's gonna be a 2.
Wait, we're all rolling intelligence?
No, it was just Sir Ross.
That's
Okay.
a 2.
You can't place him until he speaks up. You must be the heroes I've hired. My grandmother speaking highly of you. Well, 4 of you at least. I am Ludwig Midnight. A pleasure to meet you.
Ulrich Mid. Oh, your grandmother had cat in 3, yes.
Yes, Lord Fluffykins.
How's Larry doing?
Larry is doing well. He ate a burglar the other week.
Good for Larry.
There's no complaints.
I'll ask later. So, what can we do for you, sir?
Well, I presume you read my notice. It's the case of my family has helped set up this logging farming settlements next to the major forests. And as put out, there's been a spike on minor thefts. It's been going on for a couple of weeks now, and only appears now that with a bit of pushing that people have taken action about it.
Have they been stealing pudding?
Yes.
This is unforgivable. Okasan is in.
A couple of questions for you, sir. First of all, when did these thefts start?
A couple of weeks ago, during the dusk of the day, when people are preparing their tea, leaving their baked pies out on windows to cool ones, leaving the laundry to dry a bit too long.
Okay. Have you seen any rings of mushrooms or stones or any kind of plant life that look a little too well made, so to speak?
Usually it's in the forest, but we stay away from those parts.
So you've been seeing fairy rings in the forest?
In the forest, is part of agreements with the fairy folk of the forest. We do not log too far into it. We take the heads, and if we go too far, we get rather prompt warnings.
Okay, so Faye is involved in this, so now Magpie is very interested. Okay, so you got an agreement with the Fae. Do you know what type of Fae you're dealing with?
General forest fae, dryads, fairies.
Alright, the usual fare, fair enough. Forgive me, Fae Hunter. Gotta make sure things are up and up.
You know, I had been warned about this group. You seem a lot more professional than I said, but I do hope you are as entertaining as grandmother said.
I'll have you know we are
mind.
highly professional.
Okasan has been nothing but
Damn.
professional in his entire career.
You should see Yuki in her dress.
Later. Sir, I come from a family of professional Fae Hunters. That's probably why I look a little more professional than normal when it comes to this kind of matters. Name's Magpie, by the way. I just joined. So, unfortunately, I haven't met your grandmother.
Maybe when
She
you
was
get
a nice lady.
maybe when you get some time off, you and the others can come down for a visit. Sir, grandmother would like to see you all again, treat you to a meal and such like.
We did not get to sample her cooking much.
Yes, he was most
We
disappointed.
should remedy that at some point.
Yes.
So, has anyone been hurt or attacked or seriously injured, or has it just been thefts and little pranks?
One old lady apparently who lost one of her cherry pies was found having recovered from fainting, complaining about tiny people.
Tiny people.
Hey, we're tiny people.
We are.
I'm 5'7", honey.
You're not the
you
tallest
know-
one
Most
now.
of us are
Well,
tiny
you
people.
power over all of us.
I'm small.
You'll fit right in.
Yeah. Thanks.
And meanwhile, Magpie is asking more like Fae-related questions, like has anyone accidentally gone into the area, or is there like an unknown area they didn't know about and maybe they discovered it later, or have loggers been sneaking in to go further in the forest? Maybe somebody's doing something under the rug and that's causing all the trouble.
Yeah, so getting a lot of that. Pretty much everyone stands to the agreement. They're not going too far. They're avoiding mushroom circles, and the agreement with the Fae is they are keeping a respectful distance from the settlements. They're leaving the loggings alone unless they get a bit too far. It's all been very agreeable so far.
A little more transparent than the normal Fae agreement. I'm actually impressed with your dealings.
Yes, it was. It took a week to get it sorted, and even they agreed that because of that, that was quick. So, yes, I met you.
Yes.
I
Guess we're.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, guess we're going to the village to
Yeah.
see what's going on.
And it's at this point Mossy hands Jifros a note to basically report to teleport room 3B.
Did they fix the directions yet?
47F, got it.
3B!
E8?
No!
4F?
No!
My goodness. 3B! The second letter of the human alphabet and the third number in the human number system. Also known as, and she says, like, the Sylvan version of that, and then the halfling version of that.
Jifros, anyone who feels like... Jifros, give us a perception roll, please.
Okay, perception I'm not terrible at. That would be a 12.
It takes you an hour to find 3B.
We followed the gray line as opposed to the gray line, or the gray line.
We should have followed the adventure line.
Admittedly,
you new guys, you'll learn this enough. They do not have good labeling here. It's
admittedly, those lines were there with the first when hunting those out to the teleport rooms. They were recently added. Is they just forgotten that certain members of the guild are colorblind.
So many gray lines.
We accidentally followed them. Like, Magpie's wearing, like, a green cloak. What color's my cloak?
Gray?
It's actually green. Sweetie, you're colorblind. Like, true colorblind. All you see is black and white. Which I guess is ironic, because I don't think you think in black and white.
Okasan sees all of the colors. There's gray, there's other gray, there's gray.
Magpie is going to either adopt the little tiefling, or she's going to be trying to teach this bird things more determined than Shifrost was.
Okay, with these glasses, you can now see colour. They still don't work.
I'm pretty sure human would say if you actually tried to read birds' mind, you would just get elevator music.
Ah, Dr. Human, he's writing book. I want to use it to line my cage, but he won't let me for some reason.
I think he wants the book published first, honey.
Do you know he has a fan club? Shivros has the statue of him.
That is true.
I gave it to him.
Yes, you did.
I don't have statue anymore. I gave it to the human.
You gave it to him, and he looked very pale as a purple person could get.
They do not understand. Everyone wants fans.
May I see the statue when we get back?
It's in his office, unless he has thrown it away.
Did I notice, what did the statue look like if I did see it?
It wasn't there.
Ah. I didn't see any statue, so he might have moved it.
I bet he has it in
Let's put
his
him-
own cage.
Not everyone uses a cage there, Okasan.
Yes, I know. Some unfortunate people live on the street. Okasan once lived on the street.
I was living in a barrel for a day or two.
How
For
the
a
hell
month or two.
How the hell did you end up in a barrel?
I don't know, but I woke up in one.
It involved him asking an entire ship's crew about the box, and they decided he would be better off in hold.
Oh, that makes sense, because I went to sleep on the ship, and then when I woke up, it was 3 days later, and I was in a barrel.
And over the course of a week, he traumatized the entire crew of pirates so held captive.
Is fitting punishment for them. Okay, let's go in the room and get to village. I hope.
You enter the door, and there's there's Scotty. Oh, hello there. It's good to see you again.
Anyone seen the box?
Hello, Tedlid. I have not seen your box.
Anyone passed through who's seen it?
No.
Did you ask?
He
I
points to.
noticed the poster's not up.
He points to another poster.
Oh, there's another one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, I wanted one to line my cage, so I remembered that you would be looking for the box. So I borrowed the one from in here.
Never.
Emmaus, roll me a D20, please.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. What am I rolling a d20 for? Sorry.
Chaos.
You'll find out after you roll it.
Oh yeah. The random
I got a.
guys-
Huh?
What did you get?
I got a 9.
And on this, I'm going to end this part of the session on a cliffhanger. What does that 9 mean? Will Magpie end up fossiling Okasan? We'll shall find out next time. So I mean, yeah, DM, the Raven. This has been them. So until next time, be good, be well, and stay away from the bastard Smols. Bye.
Now, who?
Bye.
Help me.
Bye bye.
Bye.